Brother Ausar here, out here in the vein of nature. Something I haven't done in a very, very long time, and it's something that I need to do more of. But Shanti. Um, Today, well, I was hit with a little lesson of with the practice of the art of letting go. Uh, Something that sounds so easy, but it can take, well, a person in my case, years to do. Um, and from what I've learned with, our daily routine of, waking up, straightening up the house, stretching, going to the gym, meditating, all of that, it, all of that, well, for me, it pretty much boils old emotions up, old memories up, and brings them to the top. And I like to say to myself that, okay, I did get over that, but come to find out, I really didn't. It's just the after effect, the afterthoughts, the aftertaste of the whole situation that would really, you know, used to get me down. Um, I had a bad tendency of labeling it as, traumatic experiences, but it really wasn't. In retrospect now, all that traumatic. Um, I find myself being disappointed in things. Maybe I worked at something in the situation where the project that I was working on didn't come out the way I wanted, or I was trying to achieve a certain thing career wise, and I had all my ducks in the row, and it just did not come out the way I wanted. Even down to people, you meet certain folk, and things don't turn out to be what it is. It happens to all of us. But I my problem is that, well, listen, I did everything right for the most part. I take accountability for things I didn't do so right, but it shouldn't have that bad of a detrimental effect on me not obtaining what I was going for. And I just replay the thoughts in my mind over and over and over and over again. And all I'm doing is I'm wasting brain power. You're wasting good energy that you could have been using to put back into something else that you could be working on. That's could pretty much change your trajectory on your path in life. Um, but I get it. Things work differently for certain people, But what I've learned is trauma is trauma. I can't sit here and tell you that whatever you're dealing with is trivial to what I'm dealing with, or I can't sit here and tell you, oh, you should be able to just get over that just like that. No, it it the results may vary. That's a true little statement, um, and it'll be very selfish and very arrogant of one to just say, "Oh, that shouldn't be bothering you." Like, I find it very, disrespectful. If somebody asks you how you doing, you being bluntly honest with them. You tell them, "No, you're not okay." Then they try to tell you, "No, you should be fine," or "Oh, nothing should be bothering you." Like, no. If somebody asks you ask a person a question, they answered it truthfully, and you gonna try to dictate their feelings, you know, that's very. If you're gonna do something like that, then just don't ask them at all. I find it to be very rude and very condescending. Because if you're dealing with something that's just holding you down, or if it is indeed traumatizing you, you know, find you somebody that you can trust to talk about it. I mean, talking is the best free form of therapy ever invented. And some of us that we take for granted, or we just find other ways to deal with it, i.e., be drugs, alcohol, sex, things that can also hurt you in the long run. We find a quick escape rope and we use it every time. Then eventually that rope gonna break, and you're gonna be free falling. But I come here to tell you that the art of letting go is something that can't be mastered overnight. It's a journey, not a destination. Um, because as long as you're breathing air and require water to drink to live on this earth, you're going to be faced with more disappointments. You're going to be going hit with more letdowns. But this just, the art of developing thick skin. Thick skin is hard to cut. So if you get hit with something like that, you just okay, all right, whatever. What's the next order of business? I say this because I'm finally coming to what I can see that light at the end of my years long struggle of just letting things go and letting people go, letting past events go, let past disappointments go. And I learned now that I was just sandbagging my own feet, thinking about things that no longer matter. No matter how much I think about it, it's never the event would never resurface or reoccur ever again. Or I'm thinking about people who ain't thinking about me. So I think we all do that from time to time, but I'm just here to let you know it's okay to have those feelings, but don't let it hold you back. It's not something that you can possibly get over in one night and one day, but just developing the extra armor, that extra layer of thick skin, makes it hard to penetrate. Use your mind and your energy wisely on things that's going to propel you, not repel you back to where you once was. I mean, I fought too hard to get to where I am, and I'd be damned if I let myself go back to where I was, because what I've seen in the future is too beautiful, and I'm not going to sit here and waste my time looking back at all the devastation that I crawled myself out of. So, like as in any other time, let me know how you feel. Give me your thoughts, your opinions, and be awesome. I'm Shanti.